All right, what's up, y'all? Your boy been a little sick lately, so I have not recorded a video in like a week. Um, but I wanted to do this one because tuning like real life. You know what I mean? I'll explain. So here we have the GTR, right? R33 GTR, and we are going to, which I've done everything already, but I'm just showing you guys. We're going to rear wheel drive swap this hoe. Nani? And when you rear wheel drive swap this hoe, most people end up putting the CD009 transmission in these cars, which is a transmission from the 350Z. I don't even have a trans upgrade right now. So it just comes with the stock 6-speed. You can't upgrade the clutch or anything like that, which kind of sucks. I have the drift diff in it. I always play with the diffs. I don't like their stock stuff. I just like it closer. It's lazy. I don't have to pull a bar as much. You know what I mean? A slider as much. We don't got a whole lot going on. Like, you can see the car, right? It looked good. It looked good. So besides the rear wheel drive swap and the CD009 transmission, all we've done to the engine, first off, we're making 400 horsepower, right? 400 foot-pounds of torque, 2,900 pounds, right? That came with just that intake, this fuel rail, right? And I think that's an extra fuel pump. I don't know.
Paraphernalia.
We went with the fully tuned situation, like just because I was sitting here and looking at it, and I was like, nah, get the dyno tune, Damon. Make us a 400 horsepower car. Screw it. But besides that, it's the dyno tune. You know what I mean? We're going bolt-ons. So the idea with the exhaust, right, is, so it's a twin turbo car, right? So you're gonna have two catalytic converters. Goodbye. Goodbye. With the catalytic converters gone, we have possibly a resonator and a second catalytic converter, kind of our third, if you think of it that way, halfway down the car. Gutting those. So now we are straight piped with a fart can. Done. Right? If not, look, there's a resonator right there. There's a whole real muffler. This, just consider it a muffler delete.
Yep.
We did not upgrade turbos. We did not give it cams. We did not do anything valves. Did not bore and stroke it, blah, blah, blah. Did not give it pistons and shiz, right? Did not upgrade turbos. However, big intercooler.
Yep.
And upgraded oil cooling. Just because, you know, twin turbos, they get hot. They're right next to each other. And because we've done all that and we had the transmission off, we put a flywheel in there. It's lore friendly, bro. It's a lore friendly build. It is a 400 horsepower car. It's not that serious. But look what you can do with 400 horsepower. Everybody's got a 700 horsepower car. They got V10s, V12s in their shit. They supercharged it. No.
Nope.
No. You want to play the game like it's some other game? Play the game like it's another game. Look how that.
Nice.
Okay. To show you the situation, just steal this or something, or you can Google it yourself. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right page. Here we go. Okay. So, CD09. Oh, CD009. That's gonna be easy to look up. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to kind of know stuff about these cars. You're gonna have to figure out how they're built. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, you just take the gearing, you bring it right over to the game. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. The original final drive, which the game never does the gearing correctly with the stock cars, I feel like. Every time I come in, it's like, it's wrong. The final drive is 411 for these cars, front and back, but we got rid of the front one, so we don't got to worry about that. Springs. I went really hard. Pause. But usually, you know, I'll bring it down a little bit. We'll go to 688 on the fronts and we'll come down to like 5 something. Hold on. ChatGPT told me one. Hold on. What did ChatGPT say? See, this is what you need to be doing. Most professionals are running 10 to 12 kilograms, a millimeter, That seems crazy. Kilogram per millimeter? Look, speak to me in bald eagles, boy. They're saying 560, right? Hold on. Boom. 560 and 450? Yes, I have the car just slammed on its nuts. Okay. This is the dampening settings I've been running. I will explain this if people were confused in my other videos. The idea here is without looking at this, I'm going to give you some things. Coil companies, along with track racers, will tell you to run 70% of your stiffness in your coilovers. But they also tell you that you want your bump stiffness 50% of your rebound. So with that math, 14 is 70% of 20 and 7 is 50% of 14. So I just start there. Everything. Your spring rate comes down to how that's translated a little bit as well. So give and take that. Brakes I moved to 60% just because that's usually how most cars are. This is the diff settings, just because when I'm drifting, I'm usually hammering it. So, and I'm not worried about it staying locked while I'm not on the gas. Boom. Oop. All right, let's get out of here. Should I turn the clutch on? Damn, this is loud in my ears. Boom. Okay. Of course. Feels great. just unhooked right there in second, just casually. Ooh. Okay. God damn it. We need to find somewhere to drift, bro. This thing used to weigh 2,500 pounds. So I don't know exactly if it's gonna do it. Oop, wrong button. What am I thinking? Damn it.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, it's so hard to keep the angle. Ugh. Yeah, A-class car. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah. That was great. top 50%. Ah! Let's go do another car. What should we do? What should we do? What stock cars do I got in here? Like my M5 is just an intake and the plenum. You know what? Let's do the Z4. Just because I like BMW. And it's technically tuned faster than the Supra. Okay. Bonk. Drifty boy. Instantly upgrading sway bars because fuck it, it's a video game. And doing that. How much weight can we take out? That's feasible. 3,100 pounds still's pretty good, dude. Say we take the bullshit out of it. Is this thing gonna be technically a stick, or is this a ZF? I think it's the ZF, boys. Gonna be the 8-speed. So upgrading clutches and stuff is not gonna matter. I don't really want to touch any of this besides this, because it's going to be an 8 HP 50 or maybe a 70, not a 90. What we got going on here? Wait. I was hoping maybe a body kit. Let's go. I'm glad they gave us the like shadow line package, basically. Ain't gonna let me spin the car. Hello. The fitment. I gotta pull back a little bit more though.
Call me Gucci Gucci.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks good. Change the color of the car to look better, but the vision. I ain't touching the tires. What are you talking about? We're gonna burn these off anyways. Engine. What are we talking about? We talking about real good intake. We're chilling there. We're gonna have to give her a tune, obviously. There's gonna be a 500 horsepower car when we're done. That makes sense. It's like stage 2 B58, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably get it there without doing anything else too, just like the other one. Boop. You're gonna make me upgrade the turbo. See, now that's too much. Take the tune off. We're not trying to really go into S1. That's the goal. There we go, boys. Change the entire boost curve. Boost targets are different thanks to stage 2. You know what I'm saying? That's the lore. You gotta lore it up. Turbo swap B58. We got top mount boy. Or we got hybrid boy. Or we got, you know what I'm saying? We gotta change this color so we can make the wheels look a little bit better with this fucking car. There we go. Let's see what people are doing. Let's see what the kids are into. What the hell? All right, which one's Alpine? Probably this one. Y'all see flake in that? Ooh, a little bit, a little bit. Yep, I can see it sparkling. That's Alpine white. That's the color of my car. Bitch ass. It's got a window.
Come on, man.
Oh, what if I change the wheel?
Nope.
What if I change the color of the wheels? Wait, what's up with the barrels though? I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, boys. The tuning. Okay. No wonder. How can I hit 206, bitch? Never mind. We do need to touch the transmission. Boom. Now. No, I'll just do it and then I'll show y'all. Okay, okay. This is why I love ChatGPT. Okay, so as we're looking at all this, the final drive's 315. So if we go over to the game, I'm not flipping this back every time. I'm just gonna show you guys at the end. Okay, so we corrected everything. That's how to do that part at least, so that you have your gearing correct, and it's never gonna feel like a real car, but you know what I'm saying. Springs slammed already. And like I said, you can ignore me, you can take this as advice, you can do whatever. Look at how the bump stiffness is already basically 7. You know what I mean? So take that as you will. Lock that hoe. Let me be able to turn. Boom, boom. 500 horsepower car. I'm not going to need to do anything to the tires besides maybe take air out of them. Let me turn the clutch off because technically this car has no clutch. So we're going to be paddle shifting, boys. Paddle drifting.
Skirt!
There is, however, stuff where people have been using a clutch system in 8 HPs. They're doing them with the 8 HP 70s. Check out Drift HQ and Adam LZ and all that stuff. They have like a 350Z with a 2JZ with a 8 HP with a clutch. It's not really a clutch, but it like does stuff with the stall or something. I don't know. Ooh! You see, we were getting it in 4th gear, bro. See what happens at Daikoku. Woo, you heard that?
She was a fairy.
That really be sounding like a B-58, bro. Nothing happening. Here's where we test the Z4. Ooh, ooh. Let me get out of oncoming traffic. Ah, don't give me one of these cars. I was just thinking about that, and I was like, give me one of these cars, man.
Nope.
I love the limiter sound.
Hello, motherfucker.
Ooh, that's my bad. What wheels was it on?
Call me Gucci Gucci.
It's not that the Z4 wasn't a good drift car. It's just simply the fact that, I mean, it wasn't a good drift car. You know what I mean? it gripped nice. It would have been a good street racing car or something like that. Realistically, we don't even need a drift car. Just thought it'd be nice. Like, what if we built an MR2 time attack car? You know what I mean? But this was more of a example on one way you could be building your cars. People complain about realisticness or whatever. You can kind of create your own realisticness in a way. Okay, let me not spend too much time worrying about it. I think you guys get the gist of the whole idea. Is you could be looking up the parts, the specs, all that stuff for the specific builds you're going for. We got AI now, so you could ask AI like how people put these builds together. I would focus on the gearing more than anything. I would say the gearing is one of the more important aspects of everything. If you want it to feel more realistic, I understand people like to use the gearing in crazy ass ways to be able to just make impossible things happen, which is absolutely fine. But there are some cars that I choose to, like, you know, go IRL with. But that's the gist of the video. Until next time.